Lorenzo & Co. Custom Creations, BlueFlameDiamonds.com. You guys have been waiting. Love the descriptive videos. So I'm going to go and get into the description of one of the hottest items out. Rolex Daydate 2. Super presidential. Fully loaded. I'm sure you guys got a sneak peek video already. The video on the display table will be uploaded, and you guys will have the descriptive video of the watch and a comparison to a different type of presidential bracelet. So let's get started. Okay, we're looking at a white gold Daydate 2 41mm watch with the matte ceramic concentric dial, one of the hottest 2013-14 models as far as black dials. I don't know if you can see the finish on it from the numbers to the matte. It's incredible. Now this is full high-end custom work. Like we always say, a custom watch, if it's customized, it should never look like aftermarket diamonds, aftermarket stones. It should always be done as if it came like that directly, like a super president. In platinum, it costs $200,000, and they only make 200 of them a year. Okay, so for this type of work, we have special setters, celebrity setters, to do this type of work. Otherwise, it doesn't come out, and it looks like garbage or lower grade. I guess we can start with the bezel. We have a channel set bezel. You guys know I like to show you the facets when I rotate, so you can see the clarity, the color, the cut, the perfection of the precision setting. Okay, so we have a channel set bezel. It's a 12 karat bezel. Okay, now this is a super presidential, so just like a super presidential, it's a high polished sides of the bezel. Excuse me. High polished, just like a super president is supposed to be. Now it can be done with the sides, it's not a problem. That kind of takes it away from the super president look and feel of it. So we have a 12 karat channel set bezel, high polished. Take a closer look. Of course, the full case of a prong set. Now most jewelers cannot do this. That's why we do 80 to 85% of the high-end custom jewelry for the jewelry industry through our wholesale manufacturer. Sell the rights to our designs and sell the rights to our custom work so they can have this type of work. Now obviously this is a 12 karat bezel with big diamonds. Any other setter, this bezel would have been overlapped way past the crown. Okay, very high end to do a big stone and still have the bezel tailor fitted to the case as much as possible. You see, we're not overlapping much. Okay, So when you do this channel setting bezel on this, like this, you're giving it the dimension of 45 millimeter. So this is about a 45 millimeter watch now. Rolex Super President Daydate 2, your big face super presidential. Okay, so let's get back to the casing, lugs, shoulders, and the edging undercarrier. As you can see, it's full micro pave, shoulders lug edged. As you can see, the bracelet, now this is why most people, or you see a lot of Daydates and Daydate 2s out there iced out, but with the oyster bracelet, not the presidential bracelet. Okay, to ice out this bracelet, to do a presidential bracelet, is going to cost you 3 times as much per stone. Okay, it's very, very hard labor to do. It takes about 3 times as long to do, and there's not many certified jewelers that can do this type of work. 3 of them, they all work for us, and another 2 affiliated. Okay, the reason for that, for you guys that might be thinking, well, blah, 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 this and that, I'll explain to you. Unlike a flat surface, an oyster bracelet, a Super Avenger, any watch, a presidential band, the links are rounded. So it's very complicated to set the setting onto here, which is mini micro pave setting. If you can see, we have 12 stones on the sides, 18 stones on the sides. That's mini micro pave precision setting. Hand set, of course. So how the links are rounded, that's where the big heavyweight labor and the cost comes in. Nobody can do this. They do it like garbage. You might see 3 stones, 1 big, bezel set, stuff like that, which we've done when requested. But this is heavy weight. The setting to do on the bracelet, without counting the price of the diamonds or the lab created diamonds or the stones or the gems or whatever you would set if you wanted to do your presidential strap like this, fully encrusted, fully loaded, full mini micro pave setting, you're looking about $2,500 to $3,000 to do a bracelet like this. Full case, of course, very nice. Everything is flawless. We can get to the movement in the dial. You can see the 3x5 magnification cyclops, the day and the date function, 3 function pusher. You see the 2 dots on the Rolex crown for day date. Now I'm going to keep it a up close shot like this for a minute, give you guys a good look. I know you guys like the descriptive and long videos, but I don't want to make it too long because everybody wants to see a lot of other videos and other items, and it takes a while to upload and for me to do this work and take this time out of my day, so I hope you guys do appreciate it. So we'll go close up, back on the dial, the bezel, and we'll work down to the presidential band. See the Rolex crown, which always first it unlocks up and then you disconnect. Now once again, I try to explain and show this to people. Daydates and Daydate 2s only come in gold or platinum. Okay, so it should never say steel or Knox. So you have your Rolex engraved logo, Geneva Swiss made, Geneva, Switzerland. Okay. You have your Rolex SA, Rolex Switzerland. You have your 750 for your 18 karat gold. And you have your PJ number for your presidential bracelet. And over here you have the Rolex crown and the PDS number that tag that goes with the watch. Now, a lot of clients, want to do this type of stuff, but it's way out of their budget. Now, we do have the lowest prices for what we do: high-end custom celebrity jewelry. Some of this information, some of the jewelers in the industry call it secrets. We're only available to celebrity and hip-hop artists for a long time. So out of our 7 companies under DNF Jewelry Corporation, we put out a company for the regular consumers, for you guys to be able to do the same type of jewelry. Custom jewelry online store, accept all major credit card, invoices, warranty, your Regal watches. Okay, this is all VVS1 internal flawless. As you can see, this is all clear as water. And as you can see, this is not one of those you might see on YouTube, real diamond Rolex, where they actually put diamonds but they machine set them on a Rolex. Horrible, you're ruining the watch. That's why we do the work for them. They send us to our factory and we do the work. Or they outsource, and it takes 3-4 months to do a custom medallion or watch. They don't have the machines, they don't have the setters, they can't make bezels, so they send overseas, they outsource, or 90% of the time it comes out of 1 out of 4 factories or other 2 corporations that we are very close with. So you're cutting out the middleman, you're getting the best quality and the lowest price possible for what we do here. High-end celebrity custom jewelry. So this is the 2014 Rolex Super President in white. Can do it in the rose gold model, can do it in the yellow gold model, can do just the middle of the links instead of the full bracelet presidential if the budget is out. You can do the side of the bezel if you wanted to, but that's not how Super President is done. But done it hundreds of times. That's just custom work, adding. There's no rules to what you can and cannot do. Now I'm going to show you a presidential bracelet that we have for sale, that is available in stainless steel. Right here for a Daydate, not a 2. Obviously you can see the setting on this. So a lot less stones. It's not micro pave or mini pave. This is all simulated diamonds block setting by hand. But I want to show you guys the comparison, the difference. Hand set, mini micro, micro pave. Block set, meaning edge out, cut, block set. Give you a last look and I'll shut it down in 15 minutes. Rolex Super President 2014 concentric dial. Your Regal program available for this watch and all watches. If you're interested in this timepiece, contact us 702-324-2107. Email us at franandco customcreations@gmail.com. All information is on the website. Like we tell most new clients, don't go directly to the videos and the photos. Read descriptions, what we're about, what we do, our credentials, policies, returns. Click on the TrustWave banner. We're accredited credit card, debit card, Western Union, direct payment worldwide at any Wells Fargo bank to DNF Jewelry. Merchant account, meaning you're paying directly to the company. Save you money from paying with the credit or debit card, because the credit or debit card will take a nice little chunk of change out of us. So we can pass on the savings to you, meaning 10-15% off when you're doing a wire transfer or a direct payment to the company, or check, money order, things of that nature. Rolex Super President Big Face Daydate 2. Remember where you seen it first. Fully customized, handmade, hand set from start to finish. Inside is a 3156 Rolex movement. Original bracelet, original dial. Once again, for the so-called lab made, there's a big difference from lab made to real created, lab made created diamonds. We don't do these plastic and brass bezels for Breitlings and Rolexes from Canal Street, Chinatown that just snap on or you glue on. Or these bracelets that kind of look like a Rolex type of bracelet, machine set, and Breitlings and with X's, and just put them on the watches, put a glued bezel, snap it on, and say this is custom made. Big difference in price. So when you call and say I can get that watch for that, you're not getting a custom watch. Okay? This setting costs $6,000 to do. $6,000. We're not counting the price of whatever you're going to set onto it. To do this setting, it costs $6,000. It can be done more affordable for $4,000, $3,500. All depends on how many stones you want set, setting, etc. Quality control, service, assembly, disassembly, certification of the watch, and there you have it. That's the Rolex Presidential, Super Presidential, Big Face, Daydate 2. Not much more I can do or say about explaining about the watch. Give you a last close-up on this beautiful channel set bezel. It's flawless. You're killing them with this. This is definitely for a boss, for executive. This is definitely the Jay-Z Big Face Rolly. For you guys over here watching, I'll do the video on the black and white diamond money bag with the chain. That's a different time. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The best in the business is here, and now it's available to the public, not just celebrities and hip-hop artists. You guys have access to it.